Hello and good morning everybody, my name is Feraphic. I have another World of Tanks video for you today. I'm in my T32 American Tier 8 heavy tank, and we're on a Tier 9 maximum encounter battle on Haloof. Well, there's only one Tier 9 on each team, but we have a T30 and they have a E50. And then the rest is just basically Tier 8s with a couple Tier 7s on each side. This was taken during the military parade weekend. I'm still not sure exactly what it's called and I'm too lazy to look it up, but it was a weekend special where it was 5 times experience for the first one of the day and 30% off Tier 8 tanks, if I remember correctly, and a whole bunch of other really nice bonuses. But I was playing my T29 a lot, so I ended up getting the T32 before the event ended, so I was able to play this a little bit as well. And I believe, if memory serves, this is the 3rd game I played in this tank. And it's fully upgraded. I never actually played the T32 stock. It was fully upgraded from the start. All I basically needed to unlock was the turret and the suspension, because I got everything else from my T29. So that made it very easy. And I'm not showing this game because I got a really amazing score. I did pretty well, but basically I wanted to showcase this moment that's coming up. Basically this IS-6 says he's going for it, and you know, he'd like back up, and we all just back him up basically. I mean, this is what can happen when you know, your team actually works together, which doesn't seem to happen very often, but if you're really aggressive and you have a big group of heavy tanks, there's not much that can stop you if you're willing to take a few hits in the process. Since this is only my 3rd game in this tank, I wasn't entirely sure how I was supposed to be playing it. I mean, I knew it was sort of like a T29 or a T34 in playstyle, that you're supposed to keep it hull down, but it just seemed different from them, honestly. And I do like this tank quite a bit. The only real letdown is the gun, which is the same gun on the T29, which is good at Tier 7 when it only has to fight against Tier 9s at the maximum. But at Tier 8, when you fight against Tier 9 and 10 also, it starts to become inadequate, honestly. So that's why I decided to carry 10 rounds of premium with me after this game. Well, maybe not after this game, but along the way, I decided that I would start carrying premium ammunition in this tank to make up for the lack of penetration. Because sometimes you don't even penetrate enemy tank weak spots with this gun, which is pretty frustrating. And we end up losing this KV-5 and the T-34 that came over here with me. And I become the sole survivor of this corner. And I was originally going to go for the tracking shot to try and save the T-34, but it doesn't really work out that way, unfortunately. And I was going to keep going after that Type 59, but artillery nails me pretty bad. Then I see this AC MLE 48 coming up in front of me, so I figured he was the bigger threat, and that I can take a hit or two from the Type 59. So he decides to pull out, bounces, I don't, and I track him. I ram him for 97 damage, which isn't enough to finish him off. I try to keep him pinned, more or less, so he can't get around me, but he ends up getting a shot into me. But I finish him off. So that's 4 kills so far. It's not like this game was really any contest. Basically, once we pushed down that hill, I'm pretty sure it was in the bag from there on. So, well, it may not be the most interesting game. I thought that it was worth showing because of that little bit of teamwork at the beginning. Just showcases that if you're aggressive, most people don't know how to act. Well, I guess we really didn't meet that much opposition over here until we started pushing up on this side of the hill. But still, I thought it was a pretty good game. And unfortunately, I don't get to finish off that IS-6. We end up capping before I get to damage him, basically. So I missed my chance at Top Gun in this game, which would have been the icing on the cake, basically, but I guess you can't have it all the time. So yeah, basically I take the shot and then the game ends. Just like that. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, maybe consider leaving me a like so that I know how I did. Anyways, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll catch you later.